Just very good at hot day.
Excellent choices, live choices, my friend.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, we're live. Tell us hi if you're here. I'm gonna go to TikTok and see
Yes.
everybody.
We're live and alive, and it's a good day to
And
do
it's
that.
Monday,
It's
and
Monday.
we're gonna talk about marketing confessions in a minute.
Yes.
Obviously, as soon as I bring up TikTok, it's like, yeah, you want to watch TikToks. I'm like, no, don't do this to
I
me.
haven't been on TikTok in a while, but also like I'm on YouTube, so it's not like I'm not doing the whole, scrolling thing. Although I feel like TikTok is a better scrolling thing than YouTube content-wise, so I don't know why I'm not on there. But
It's weird because I don't know. I think it's probably just like being a elder millennial, but like I, I do my doom scrolling on Instagram. And I know that the content is the same on YouTube and TikTok, so I see everything the same. But then I have these pangs of like, am I missing out by not doing this on a different
yeah,
platform? But I
I
know
feel like
it's the
YouTube
same.
content is a bit more brain rotty than TikTok content. Like, YouTube content has the whole like somebody talking with like a game playing next. Like, I feel like TikTok doesn't have as much of that. It's like
Mm,
actual content from people,
yeah, I
like
see
AI
that.
generated content.
But
You
I find the TikTok thing that I find difficult is the relentless selling.
know, I see. I
And
got
I
you.
and I do not see that as much on Instagram, like the like person being like, I tried this thing and now I'm blah blah blah.
That's actually
TikTok's hardcore for
yeah,
that.
yeah. It's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like no one reacts like that to a lipstick. Like, babes, it's a lipstick.
It has, however, made me buy several products that I would
Yeah,
never have heard of or bought.
true.
Remember we did that episode of
Oh, things
Stressed
that
but Well
yeah,
Dressed,
yeah,
and we were talking about
things that the internet made us buy.
yeah, and I have bought, and then like, but also it's like completely unregulated, right? Isn't it at the minute?
Yeah, I
Like
mean, no, it's not supposed to be because
it shouldn't be.
the FTC exists in the
Mm.
US especially, but they haven't cracked down on TikTok. It's very strict on YouTube. So like
Oh,
the shit that TikTokers do, they could never get away with it on YouTube. But that's why they do it on TikTok.
well, if you want to go and like grift and sell some snake oil,
That's
there's
the place
still
to be.
time.
Um, hey homie, I can share your stream to Kit Community. No thanks, John.
No, thanks,
Also,
John.
I don't think
We're
Mondays are
okay.
really called homies. Just put it out there. If you're gonna do automated messages, maybe use something more inclusive. It's Monday. We're there today.
We're there. What have you been? How was your weekend? And what have you been doing today, Mela?
Good. As you have seen on Emma's Instagram, no, on Emma's LinkedIn.
No. I posted that on Blame It on Marketing, not mine.
Oh,
That wasn't me. I fully went in on us.
fair. As you've seen on the LinkedIn Baby Marketing, me and Emma got down some Breaking Bad on the weekend. We blended some oil for a product we're working on. It's all very exciting. And I also dog sat for Emma, and my puppy doesn't know how to not play and doesn't know how to take a nap. So he slept from yesterday at like 1 till this morning till 7, and I'm sure he's napping now.
Yeah.
And he looks, he looks absolutely just awful when he doesn't sleep. Like his
Haggard.
eyes do this, and he's all like crying, like, and it's just black around his eyes like this, and I'm just like, I can't look at you like that. But yeah, that was my weekend. I took my girl for an MOT this morning. Don't know what the results are yet, and I'm in the office.
That's very good. That's very good. Obviously you dog sat for me on Saturday, which was lovely. And so we went to watch my partner's daughter's dance show, which was great. All I'm going to say is some fantastic cartwheels.
Oh, very good.
From our dancer.
Yeah.
And then we had a barbecue, which was delightful.
We did.
And then what happened? Yesterday was relatively chill.
Yeah.
And then we're back to work. And obviously tomorrow, my client's got a product launch. So it's this sort of weird, it is literally, it feels like, I'm really sorry for this comparison. It is the calm before the storm, isn't it? It's like, like when you see on footage, the tsunami, the water's drawing away before it like comes back. it feels a bit like that. But everyone seems quite calm, which is always a good sign, especially when there are like in-person launch events happening for them tomorrow.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So
I'm
it's
sure
a
there'll be a
nice vibe.
typo somewhere tomorrow and everyone's going to lose their mind.
I mean, we'll
You know,
see.
like standard stuff, but that's okay.
I'm actually not working tomorrow properly.
Oh, well planned, Emma. Well planned.
So but actually I have full faith they don't need me. You know, the only thing I said to them, you know, like, if there's an emergency, contact me. And I think everyone was like, what's a marketing emergency? And the only thing I've got is website down, and even then I can't do anything.
Yeah.
So
Just be there in support of the website being down.
exactly, or be there in support of if, like, I don't know, you go to launch a webinar and it doesn't happen straight away, you know, that kind of thing. I'm very calm in those situations, so like maybe just from an emotional support point of view.
You cannot face Emma with a marketing emergency. No,
I actually think just life emergencies in general pretty good, pretty chill. Although I'm just having a slight panic that I don't know where my other dog is, so I'm just going to go and check that she's in the house. So if you could just riff for a second and just to make sure I haven't shut her outside, I'll be right back.
That'll be good. She's an old little lady, so we don't want to shut her outside. As you can see, the other dog is on Emma's chair. Newton. No, he doesn't love me. He did love me. He was great. Oh, hey James. Afternoon. I'm looking at what Claude can do with when it's connected with HubSpot. Oh, cool. Very cool. I love that. Let us know what you find out. Obviously, there's probably the normal stuff of like writing things.
Yeah.
But let us know if I wonder if we can build workflows for you. That'd be really cool.
There is already. I was going to say, when was the last time you got your hand on a nice bit of like enterprise HubSpot?
No, it's been too long, babe.
Because you know, obviously, like there is the inbuilt AI. You can ask to build. I am still not convinced that that's necessarily very good.
The Zapier workflow builder is decent.
Yes, actually, yes.
Is it like that?
It's a very similar setup. Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I asked it, and also the thing is as well, I think it's maybe it's a terminology thing for me. Like, because like, especially if you've got lots of custom fields in your HubSpot and stuff, which the business that I tried it on have, I don't know. Hard. Yeah.
I've been really enjoying a software called PostHog, which is just a database software, but the AI actually understand things without me having to explain it. So like, if I like say like, oh, can you like tell me how many new subscribers there were last month? Like, it understands and needs to go look at the Stripe data and then the subscription date, like that kind of thing. So hopefully it'll get there. But I guess it's cool as well. So it's not the native AI, so it might be clever enough to do that as well.
Yeah. Well, James, let us know what you discover as we're chatting. Like I say, we're not going to do any work right now. We're gonna have a little session where we talk about the marketing confessions on our Reddit.
Exactly. There has been no new ones.
But you know what? There are no new ones, but that's also maybe because people don't realize that we're going to do anything with them, because we only did one LinkedIn post, and as we know, LinkedIn engagement for company pages is in the toilet unless you post a photo of yourselves in sperm suits.
Yeah, literally, which is what we've been dealing with.
Yeah.
Today. Do you want me to share my screen?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I can show everyone our incredible LinkedIn post as well if they haven't seen it yet. Right, so let's share screen. You might have to like let me share because
Oh, am I now like in charge?
I think you are, yeah. So.
Oh no, it said you could. So yeah, you're good.
We are.
Oh, add to scene.
Yeah. One. Yeah. Sorry, I showed it on the wrong scene. So this is our incredible post. If you haven't seen it, I hope. Absolutely deranged. We're wearing our pajamas underneath those. The tea was good.
You did a great job on the tea.
Listen, this is how you get engagement in it.
I feel like any mention of cleaning up crime scenes is going to get you, and the photo is going to get you engagement. So just in case anybody's ever questioning that, that's what you do.
So this is our
subreddit. Yeah.
Yeah, can you see that all okay? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And should we just scroll to the bottom?
Yeah, we'll have a few
posts. Oh my god, a year ago. That's crazy. Talking about AI. Help, seasonality and target. It's not a confession though, is it? Confession, there we go. Thank you.
we go.
Wrote that so eloquently. So, I assume it's quite small, isn't it? Let's try and zoom in a bit. Is that any better?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So, confession, I don't trust my executives to speak. Ooh. I finally said it. I have a few new executives who just kill a conversation with their prospects and partners when they start talking. It's gotten to a point where the team members get nervous to be on calls with them for important projects because they go on tangents and frankly don't seem to understand the products. Is this fixable? Is this for the marketing team to correct and guide? Frankly, I think some of these people are lost causes even if product or marketing teams try to intervene. Wow. My response was woof. More words. I've only worked with someone like that before once, and they weren't an executive, thankfully.
Yeah.
So they got fired, basically, because they just, yeah. Have you been in a situation like that, Emma?
I have not been in this situation, but I do know someone who has or is. Ooh. And it is really difficult, right? Because you're like, oh, I really just don't want them to be doing this, but also they're the exec and you're not.
Yeah.
And it's like as awful as it sounds, like here's the rope.
Yeah.
You know, like what apart from offering up opportunities to be like, oh, I think everyone on the team should do like media training or like why don't we all try and have some like working sessions where we all try and do an elevator pitch, you know, like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Also, like, so with this person, it's not founder, it's a new RVP.
Oh.
Revenue VP. I don't know what RVP.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess revenue.
Yeah. Yeah, that does happen when somebody new comes in that is in charge of the sales team and then like tries to change how you market the product and how you talk about the product, which is totally a normal thing to happen. It's just obviously you hope that they will articulate it in a good way. You know what could help potentially? So I've always loved having like a stance document.
Yes.
And it's not a document that's like, oh, this is how you do sales, but it's like a document that describes how you talk about things. So an example, we worked at a performance management company. Can you remember any specific examples now? I'm like racking my brain. And for example, we would always say continuous performance management instead of performance management.
Yes.
Or, you know, like just specific detailed ways or like, with like not slack off certain things and be supportive, that kind of thing. So they're like company-wide stances and those things already exist. They're just probably undocumented in how you communicate and how you talk about and what your take is on the thing that you do. So I wonder if putting a document like that together and then just presenting it as like, oh, this is the thing. And if you want to change that, that's fine. But like it's a company-wide thing that needs to change. I wonder if that might be useful to just get them to reflect and think on that. Useful for anyone joining, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's really useful. Yeah, we did, didn't we? And we also did used to have like two different types of language that we used. Do you remember? We'd also have like people who were like in the camp of the HR people that worked at companies that were quite like on the bleeding edge, and then you had people who were sort of in the like more normal category of like, this is just part of my day job. This isn't my absolute passion. And it just meant that like when you were talking to clients, you could just position it right without having to do much thinking. So I think something like that's really, really helpful. And then I have put in there as a suggestion that like listening to back to sales conversations, making sure there's like a feedback loop put into place. So like, for example, depending on like how many people there are in your company, if it's relatively small numbers of people, you know, you're taking intel from sales calls, and then you're sitting down like once a week and being like, right, so this is what we heard in the sales calls. Everybody feedback. Just so that, like, I don't know, a little bit of self-awareness is there.
Yeah.
But then I do know that people who are in this situation who are really terrible do go out of their way to hide stuff.
Yeah.
So it's quite tricky, isn't it? Because it's like if they're hiding it.
Also, I guess it doesn't,
Yeah.
be a little bit more transparent in that sense. And I guess if they are kind of changing things so drastically, I wonder if it's because they are intentional about changing things. And if they are, then maybe you should have like an overt conversation of like, oh, I've noticed you using this language. Is this what we are going to be aiming towards? Does marketing need to work on that? Because that also might be for them like, oh, whoa, like, no, that's not my intention. And then, hopefully they'll self-reflect and be like, shit, I fucked up. Or shit, yes, maybe I did use the wrong language, or maybe we do need to officially change something.
Yeah.
So, just forcing them to self-reflect is, I think, my answer.
Yeah. And if they're really terrible, the truth will always come good.
The truth will out.
The truth will always out. Yes. I mean, it does, doesn't it? Because it's like even with the worst like CRO or RVP or CMO in the world, like eventually
it comes out.
It comes out. Yeah.
Come on, like selling things that don't exist. I think that's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just forgive me, Father, for I've sinned.
Oh, God. Do you want to read this one? Yeah.
Sometimes you really should blame it on marketing because we have in fact cocked up. So I'd love to hear you confess your confessions. I'll go first. So quite recently, while sending a follow-up email as part of a prospecting campaign, I selected the wrong list, sent the email to the wrong group of people who hadn't received anything before. And crucially, because of how I'd segmented the list, it was in no way relevant for. Realized my mistake when the replies started landing in my inbox. Please confess your sins.
I've done that. And I've got Yeah, so I think you know about this. I did an email about a webinar at Clearview, but I sent it to everyone. But in the webinar email, it said something like implying that the people I was sending to were not customers, and then somebody who was a customer very much replied and was like, segment your lists.
I don't remember that.
This was like first week at Clearview, and I was like, P.S. segmenting customer lists on Clearview specifically was really fucking hard. We got there in the end, but it was really fucking hard. So yeah, I've done that.
But also, like, calm down.
Yeah.
I just find it really, find it really funny that like people are like, everyone's so busy all the time, yet you've got time to reply to an email.
Yeah.
You've got time to reply to an email and tell me you sent the wrong email. Great.
Yeah.
Maybe find something else to do. Yeah. Like, believe us when we tell you that if we've sent the wrong email, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this the email confession is also one of the like most standard confessions on the like confession wall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like email marketing, especially if you're B2B, is just such a huge part of what you do.
Yeah.
It's like our bread and butter, right? Isn't it? It's like, we're all trying to like get the most out of email that we possibly can, because there's still a belief somewhere that we can still convert people just by sending a magical email.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on the email. Better be good though.
Yeah. My confession is I misrecorded an event and mics weren't working, but recorded.
That was me. That's me. That's my confession. Yeah.
Freak out on the night that the mics didn't work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was recording. This is so terrible because this is a client confession, but whatever. It was a long time ago now, as you can see. I was supposed to be recording something, and I had my tiny mics plugged in, and they just didn't work. And I was like, you know what? I could be that person that just goes like we're at an event, the room's full
Yeah.
of people, and I could go up to everyone and be like, just so you know, the mics aren't working and we can't record, and everyone would have been like,
Yeah.
so instead I was like, no, we're just going to pretend it's fine.
What
And then
happened at the end?
well, I just told everybody that we didn't record. We recorded it, but the sound quality wasn't good enough.
Okay, fine.
No
Yeah.
lies.
Yeah.
The sound quality wasn't good enough because the mics weren't working.
Yeah.
But you know, like when you said nothing phases me, it's because in my head, I'm very quick at making there was nothing to be done.
True.
What would you do? It's not like we were in a professional venue with microphones, so like it's not going to happen.
Got you. Since then, we have definitely redeemed ourselves in that area.
I'm going to say that now I travel with 2 packs of mics everywhere, so like it's not a problem anymore.
Mics at my house, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Just so you know.
Okay.
I think the marketing just came out this morning, but we are doing an event in Leeds with Lido. Hilarious. I didn't think about that until I said it. Anyway, something needs to be done there. Leeds and Lido. Lido and Leeds. Sorry, dad jokes. We are doing an event with them, and we are going to live record again. So we basically hook up 3 cameras, hook in microphones, little lapel mics into the cameras, and it has worked out really well. So we'll be doing that again. But that was my redemption story.
For me.
For you.
Yeah, it's always that, like, do you know what as well is that it didn't matter because they just weren't going to work. So it wasn't that I didn't charge them or anything. It didn't work. So it was no dice.
No problems. Big caterpillar. Oh, that. I feel like I'm drunk. I'm really not, and I've had caffeine. Big Caterpillar 2659 says email marketing sends my heart rate through the roof no matter how many times I do it. If it helps, I was meant to add first name as a personalization field, but I added the account owner's first name instead. What made it worse is that they didn't email me asking if they were meant to receive it. They emailed whoever it was directed in an error. Oh. Yeah.
That's also very easily done.
Yeah. Especially like, in HubSpot, you know, when there's like first name of whom, like.
Yes.
You know,
yeah. Well, yeah.
Many options for first name.
There is a bit in workflows in HubSpot, which people will know if they've ever set up want to do an internal email where it all of a sudden decides that it's not going to call the contact owner the contact owner.
Yeah.
Something random.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
does that mean what I think it means?
Who is that?
Yeah.
Don't know why you did that, HubSpot. Fucking weird.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. I'm just playing around with setting those. I'm sorry if that's annoying. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, all the email shit, like.
Oh, I like these unhinged client feedback.
We gave a client a full mock-up overview of what a campaign would look like because they couldn't visualize any part of it that wasn't visual. Okay, they signed off on it, and it will they signed off on it, and we let them know due to the animation elements involved, it would be difficult to make any amendments to it once the mock-up is signed off. They signed off everything and gave us a month deadline to finish it. We get through all the feedback stages with minimal changes. Then on the final one, they want a complete overhaul, I believe that says, because they want to change it to align with what's trending now 2 days before the deadline.
Get in the bin.
Get in the bin, yeah. I feel like this is also a very
classic.
Like, have been involved, have looked at it, probably not looked at it, that's why they haven't intervened. And then, like, 2 days before, just fucking poops.
Well, either that or they just haven't understood the assignment. You know, it's that, like, you just don't understand that this isn't for you, this is for your ICP.
Yeah. To add, imagine working with a client that is run by partners, and you work hard and no value prop on ICP, but no one, not even the CEO, signed it off. So when you ask about signing it off and using it, you can't get an answer. So you just start using it.
Been there.
Also, once the CEO
What's the CEO?
Oh, go through ebook word by
Oh
word.
yeah.
Yeah. This is an actual disease as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, like this is
This
an
is a
actual
medical.
disease.
This kind of behavior is a medical condition.
It's a medical condition. Also, like, I feel like everyone has experienced this in their own lives. So to put someone through it is so shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no way that you haven't experienced someone pooping on your projects and you having to like stay up and finish it. So like to do the same thing back to someone is not okay.
I also just wonder like what people expect your reaction to be, because it's this thing where like people expect you to act really reasonably and be like, yeah, sure, we'll just change it. This isn't the 90s, man.
No,
I'm not going to run off and like pull an all-nighter to change your shit because you've changed
it's
your
because we
mind.
watched that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
and when
watched
I watched
what
What Women Want has aged like milk, but also we understood the whole dynamic because it's an advertising agency.
Yeah, we
We
were like,
were
oh
like,
my
oh, we are
God.
far too in on the joke here.
Yeah, there was quite a lot at the beginning, and I was like, oh no. And then also like we were casting judgment on it because we were like, oh, how terrible. Like look at this ad agency behavior,
Yeah, grim.
ripping it to shreds, obviously.
Yeah.
But yes, it's just you. I mean, like I don't know. There's obviously a pragmatic part of me that says, well, I'm really sorry, but we signed the visuals off. So
Unless you want to like pay the whole amount plus for, the rush factor to do it again.
yeah, I'd come back and be like, okay, well,
Yeah.
come
I guess
do
on
it.
our side, I guess on our side as well, like maybe being overt about what is evergreen and what is trending content and how much effort and time we should spend on those might be helpful.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not blaming you in the slightest for what happened, but I think making that distinction for a client could be helpful.
Well, and also maybe it's the idea that you go, yeah, well, this is an evergreen piece, but we can mock up something trending, but it's low lift, so we're just going to spend like an hour doing something silly or whatever. But we're not gonna railroad the main project because this is actually like worth keeping. Yeah, I agree with you.
And also, if you're spending like, unless you have infinite resource, you shouldn't be spending loads of time and effort on trending shit anyway. Unless that's your whole thing, but then you have a different marketing team set up. So,
Yeah.
Right. Who's next on the chopping block?
We can ignore these.
That's not a confession, but
time wasting prospects. This is a goodie. Shall I read?
Yeah.
It's a tale of woe. Here we go. A sad tale of pitching for new clients. 3 hours on calls with prospect, 45 minutes on a call to their web dev, a clear conversation about day rates, a clear email sent about day rates, a green light to go, one SOW sent, fully scoped, SOW rejected based on cost, prospect asked for potential reduction in day rate, clear communication back that day rates can't be reduced, but the scope of work can be altered, clear 3 chase emails sent to find out if we have if we can have a conversation about the scope of work. Final response saying they don't think we can align on numbers. Nearly 3 weeks of my time wasted and my colleagues' time wasted. This business works with a fractional FD. My mind races and I wonder if anyone would ever ask a fractional FD to reduce their day rate. The answer to that is going to be no, they wouldn't. The nature of running a business and working for yourself includes time wasted, but to be asked to reduce your day rate and to have spent hours on call scoping work out it just plays shit. What?
Workout is just plain shit, maybe?
Plain shit. Yes. Agreed.
Yeah, I'll play with this bad boy.
Oh,
that's
man.
really good. Also, the fact that they're not willing to have a conversation with you is so fucking rude.
I think it is, isn't it? It's just the lack of what. Do you know what does? And it is really difficult because, like, this is the balance I think between when you are fractional or a freelancer and when you're an agency and blah blah blah. Is that like I think maybe one of the things I'd say. Look at my dogs. What are they doing? He is not happy. He's like, get off me, woman. But she finally came to join the party, so it's nice. Is this idea that like, because you're freelance, you don't have the same overheads.
Yeah.
And like you as a freelancer, you can't do that. So you have to learn to find the balance, I think, between doing this and not doing this. Like, seriously, do not spend this amount of time scoping out work.
Unless it's something that's like a definite rate. I guess it felt like it was anyway, because obviously.
Well, they did say, I mean, this is
Yeah.
the shitty part about this. They are saying that like they had a clear conversation about day rates and they were told it's fine.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't anticipate how many days.
Maybe it is that. Maybe it was how many days.
But still, like, not to have a conversation about it and just to like air and ghost this shit. Yeah.
Time wasters.
Sorry about that. We've all been there. Yeah, try and scope the minimum amount before you put out the first like actual sign off scope.
You know what, as well, and I think you and I have learned this the hard way as well, is maybe not to go too hard too soon, otherwise you freak people out.
Yeah.
So like people are like, oh, I want this and that and this and that and that, and then when you actually scope it out, they're like, oh my god, that's too much. But when you reduce it down and you start small and then you get your foot in the door, actually sometimes that's the best way to actually get yourself in with the business.
Yeah.
Because it is a weird psychological thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And yeah, they do want all those things, but I think people get excited and then don't realize what like the actual costs of things are.
Yeah, and then
but
then also like I totally agree with not reducing your day rate. Like, especially for people you don't know.
That you've not worked with before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is what it is. And then we can talk about it later if you want to do way more work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's a rough one.
No, this is death.
The client asked us to use more emotions in an Excel report. We sent over a neatly formatted report with visuals, insights, and key takeaways. The client replied, "This is fine, but can you make it more emotional? Hold up, let me just add some emojis into the graph. Still wondering how to inject passion into a pivot table." Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like this comment.
Oops, sorry, emotions cost extra. You pay for the basic package. We'll discuss upgrading the SOV to fit in.
As you can see, I was very confused as to what that even means.
What does that mean? Who would say this? Like,
I did used to work with someone once who was always saying that, you know, like when you're presenting data, it's always about the narrative, and I used to get so annoyed because I'd be like, the data says what the data says. The narrative is what the data says.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Stop trying to spin people a yarn.
Maybe what they wanted was a presentation, but what they got was an Excel sheet.
Yeah, that probably sounds more like it.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanted some pretty bar charts.
Yeah.
And like some nice annotation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got the sheet. I feel like that maybe could have happened.
Well, then ask for what you want.
Never been asked to do more emotions for anything before in my life. Have you?
What, asked to add more emotion in? Not in a work context.
Our robots though, so
maybe in a life. Oh, I don't know. I think we both have our moments where we're like
fair
the other way. But
I get passionate about being a robot, if you know what I mean. Like, if you're just ignoring facts, I'm just like, I can't
deal with you. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely been accused of that when I've been like giving everyone around the table the stink face, and everyone's like, "Oh God,
stink face." Love it. Put some emojis in there. Yeah, I think they wanted a presentation. I find that it's actually really quite tough to give people spreadsheets in general. Most people need a talk through, so I'll usually, if I am sharing a spreadsheet, I will do a Loom and I'll talk through the spreadsheet.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because it's sometimes hard to look at someone else's and kind of pull the things you need to pull, or just do a presentation, and then the spreadsheet is kind of
even like when you present back a budget or something to somebody, like a video or like a little explainer just goes a long way, because even just the way that you have probably presented, like I have a certain way that I do a budget, which is not the same as the way that you do a budget.
Yeah.
And
so like
our brains all work differently.
Is anyone with us on TikTok? Is Fran with us?
No, she's obviously busy today. Agent Fran, Roblox Stuffy's not here.
They've all given up on us already.
It's like they've got stuff to do.
Disgusting.
I know.
Oh. Send a test email to the entire client database.
You ever get that cold sweat when you realize you hit send on the wrong email list? We just meant to send a test version to 3 people, but it went to 30,000, including a very unimpressed CFO. I blame Outlook or Mercury being in retrograde. Definitely not me. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it's just back to the email shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why is it always someone like the CFO who gets annoyed? Why?
Because, it's the marketing they can consume and give their 2 cents on.
True that. Stuffed up another email segmentation.
Not even gonna.
Oh, this is a really funny one. Look at this one. No, not that one. The next one above it. Sorry, email segmentation. But this wins.
Are we outranking Amazon yet? No, babes, you will never outrank Amazon.
What planet?
Me refreshing Search Console like it's going to fix this.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, Ruta, you could approve the comments. Tick the comments.
Oh, apologies. All approved. All great. We love it.
Excellent comments. Top.
Also, £300 a month on SEO is like a drop in the bucket.
It's also like
depending on your category, but it's not going to buy you much.
No, and you're definitely not going to outrank Amazon with 300 quid. I think you should need to add about 4 zeros onto the end of that.
Maybe, yeah. Amazon's just super hard to outrank because of their reviews.
Or just everything. Yeah.
Just super,
Yeah, just not going to happen. But yes, I can.
Well, when people are like, oh yeah, I know SEO will take a while, and then like 2 weeks later they're like, oh okay, we rank number 1 now.
Yeah, there's a lot of that goes on, isn't there? It's like, oh yeah, I've started paying. Well, it's the same as like, it's kind of it's like a weird problem with PPC, isn't it? And spending money doing like SEO work, is that people assume that like you just turn the ads on and you start the SEO work, and it's like, no, it's like a real slog, guys.
Unless you're in like a category that doesn't have any competition. Well, apart from that.
Then I would argue, is anyone searching for you?
Yeah, so I did that with like sourdough.
Yeah, actually that's...
So, there was competition, but it's low, and I can outcompete them just because I know how to do SEO kind of thing.
But equally, are you writing for things like sourdough starter recipes and shit? Yeah, so you are competing against people searching to do it themselves versus you selling them it. It's which I feel is slightly different from like when you're in the
so like for buy sourdough started the phrase that there's like 1,000 searches a month.
Okay.
So like there's stuff to go after even in the direct. But yeah, again, that's not obviously as common anymore as it used to be 20 years ago. So it's a bit different. Yeah, just classic.
Top notch. Oh yeah, this one's good.
Just liking everyone.
Client begged for a full rebrand because they were bored of the old look. Spent months on it. Now they say they miss the old design and want to blend the two. On what planet do blending 2 designs ever really work very well anyway?
Oh man. Just Wow, girl, you've got some karma points. Just why bother? You're wasting everyone's time at this point, right?
Literally.
Just yeah. I mean, if you want to like pay double for it, sure.
Yeah. I think that's
But,
the
like,
thing, isn't
yeah,
it?
that's what you commented. Yeah, but like otherwise, now they have to go and do another whole thing with like trying to combine the two, and like that sucks in itself.
I think I actually really like when graphic design agencies in particular do banks of time for projects rather than the project, because I think that then limits the ability for you to be screwed over
Yeah,
if you're graphic design, because or design in general, anything design, because then it's like, well, you've actually used up your 20 hours, gonna need 20 more
yeah.
for your inability to make a decision.
Yep. Show client work.
Some design work. They said
Don't
that
like it. Won't talk about it. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
just don't want to talk.
Nope.
You Comfortable Bet's got a lot of venting to do.
Why don't salespeople understand that they cannot ever have perfect data? We don't have the time to do research for them as their job, and they still don't give me strength. Do you think that means like perfect data, some like perfect like CRM data?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hear that a lot. I mean, I've heard that a lot. I'm sure you must have done as well, when they're like,
what kind of data do they want?
I guess maybe it's the phone numbers.
Oh, okay.
Like we've got some magic, like even if we have all of the data enrichment, that we're going to be able to get good phone numbers all the time. Like unless you ask the people for their phone numbers, then they're probably not. It's not going to be perfect, is it?
Oh man, yeah. Just it's only your job to go get them.
Especially, I always find it really weird. Like, there's obviously like some heavy hitter account execs out in the universe, salespeople out in the universe, that you sort of like, I don't know, like if they're nice people and they have good behavior and they're really good and they follow up on everything and they play by the marketing rules, then I'm really happy to help you. I'm not saying I'm going to search phone numbers for you, but I'm very happy to give those salespeople an extra whatever they want. But if you're an SDR and you expect perfect data, and I have asked you to do something and you don't ever do it, and you never follow up with any marketing leads, then you can double get fucked.
I guess it's also the difference between wanting more data versus using the lack of data as an excuse not to do anything.
Well, I think that's it. It's like, I feel like that's the ultimate, like the quality isn't in the leads excuse.
Yeah.
In the same way that, like, like sometimes, like if depending on how you've got like your lead to MQL to SQL set up, whatever your thing is, like if you use marketing qualified leads, but the marketing qualified leads are set up correctly in the way that me and Ruta like it, which is all about intent, and then people don't follow up with them. God, that's annoying.
Yeah. Because like you can't win either, because they'll complain when there's not enough MQLs, and they'll complain when there's too many MQLs. So like you can't win.
Well, and then it's that, oh yeah, but you've given me all these MQLs. Like, are you sure? And I'm like, they've been on the product page. They went to book a demo, but they didn't. They have been downloading like a product thing. They're like searching around for us, like they've interacted with an ad, all of the things that would tick the box. They meet the ICP and then they're like, but I don't have their phone number. Dude.
Girl, get yourself on the internet.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yep. Like, what more do you want? That's right. They just want us to convert them for them. That's it.
Yep. Might as well just like do the sales process now.
Yeah. Do you want me to just do the whole?
Not
There was
just put permission in your account.
yeah, there was somewhere once where I was like, I just really want to try and call people just to see what the score is. You tired, love? You
Yeah.
snoozy?
I've had caffeine, but I feel like, you know what? I didn't sleep very much. I only went to bed at like 1.
What were you doing?
I was on my phone.
Oh my god, you're like a literal teenager. So you were doom scrolling on your phone?
No, I was what? Oh no! You know what I was watching? I finished watching the episode of My Worst Ex that we started, and then I started watching new ones. P.S. That guy killed 2 women and then got put in life for jail. So
I started watching a bit more of that yesterday, and I got to the part where he killed someone.
yeah, and then he killed someone else as well.
Oh, I've not got to that part, but there we go.
His dad bragging about it. His dad obviously sent the police after him. And I think he's not okay. I think he's a psycho because he didn't understand. I don't think he understood. Like, I think he knew he killed someone, but I don't think he understood what that meant,
Right.
if you know what I mean.
Killed someone bad.
Yeah. And then there was a whole internet flurry of women being in love with him whilst he was on trial because, you know, there's those women that love men in jail. And he got like 3,000 messages over like several months, like not messages, I mean like letters, because he was, you know, hot.
Ruta and I were watching this, right? And he's the guy we're talking about is 6'5",
Yeah.
and he's all, you know, ripped, and he's got loads of tattoos. But we both said this is such an age thing. We looked at him and we were like, you know what? At this age, you just look at someone like that and be like, no,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah. If you're still single, there's something wrong with you.
No.
Yeah.
Avoid, run.
He picked his victims well, though.
He definitely had a type, didn't he?
Yeah, that needed his.
That's an advert today for the worst ex ever on Netflix.
Yeah.
Great watching. Don't bother with What Women Want unless you are in marketing and want to be annoyed.
That did not age well at all.
The other one, great. So that's why you were up late.
Yeah. So I started watching the different episodes, and that's why I was up late. Because it's like a whole series. Like there's like episode after episode of just awful men doing things.
Oh, it's not just one episode.
No, there's like a season, and they cover one person in each season. I know, crazy.
You know, one day what I would quite like to do is use my marketing powers for good. But like, when I say that, what I mean is to like go and help women figure out how to look at awful men's chat history and things. What they've been searching about you on the internet. So for people who are in
I don't know if this is real, but I keep seeing like what is content, but there are ads obviously for an app where like it searches the photos of your boyfriend like on the dating apps, and then it finds if they're active on any dating apps. So something like that, right?
Well, I mean, you know, like we're like I don't know if that's real either. Maybe someone in the chat can tell us.
I don't know.
But there are those Facebook groups because, you know, I had a moment of singleness, and there are loads of Facebook groups that are called like Are you dating my boyfriend in insert area here? And girl, let me tell you, you're just like
that the fact that there's enough people like fucking putting their boyfriends up in here.
Yeah.
Girl.
And this is why I will maintain that they should all start in prison and have to work their way out.
But why? At that point, why are you even together anymore? Like, if you're having to go on Facebook groups and try and search out your boyfriend if he's cheating, you know, like you might not be cheating and you might be paranoid, but like that's a conversation to have.
Do you know what? It's very difficult because I also understand like if you have bought a house, if there's like financial ties and children and all of that, it's very complicated. But
that's like
not good.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite one was there was this guy who lived in the same area as me who was just obviously a player, who was obviously trying to chat to everybody. And then like the funniest thing was just these women like sending the screenshots of the messages in the chat to each other. And I was just like,
Yep.
and I used to see this because I used to when you're single, you go out more and stuff.
Yeah.
And I used to see him and be like,
Lol. You don't know what's happening on Facebook.
You don't know that there is a whole chat going on online about you.
Wow.
Oh my days. Anyway, so it's turned into from marketing confessions to dating confessions, and Bruce being a sleepy little bunny. So what are you gonna do? So obviously we've got 10 minutes left. Those are all our confessions. We want to do this every Monday, so we need some more confessions.
We need more.
Please go on Reddit, please.
That's I'll share the link.
Yeah, go on Reddit. It's anonymous. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can like change certain bits about your story if you think it's going to give you away, but come on.
Yeah. That's why it's on Reddit. Because
I'm going to log in every day and approve them.
Yeah. That's the link, everyone.
So get in there.
Yeah. Get in there.
Hi, homie.
Babes.
We could be earning $2,500 per stream.
From Wiz0311.
We really could be.
Yeah.
We could quit our jobs in a heartbeat.
I have some really good marketing gossip.
Oh, yeah?
Like positive marketing gossip. So, we were complaining that we don't see posts from like certain people anymore. So I went on their profiles. This was Will and Will Aiken and Tom Boston.
Yeah.
And I now see their posts again on my LinkedIn feed because I went and interacted with their posts. I never stopped interacting, but
No.
But yeah, Will was slagging off people that are like selling AI automations to generate leads. I love it. Good stuff on there.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm seeing them again, which is very nice. But
That's really nice.
Okay.
Maybe because you're seeing them now. I've seen like there was someone else that I used to like interact with their content loads, and I just disappeared for months and months, and then all of a sudden I saw a post and I was like, awful shit, LinkedIn feed. And yet this morning I saw somebody posting a photo of themselves in a hospital bed, moaning about their dislocated shoulder, saying I won't be clapping for the NHS again. And I was like, obviously the problem is that just makes me want to troll them. And then I'm like as bad as everybody else. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to engage with your post. That's how we get rid of people like you off here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Don't get that. I also saw a post from somebody who said their child was in hospital after having heart surgery and they kept working the entire time from the hospital bed. And I was like, either your company is shit for not letting you have time off to be with your child, or you're shit. What are you doing? Hospital, stop.
The like humble bragging on LinkedIn about working so hard.
I'm working so hard, like from the hospital. No, please, no. I don't want. I'm really sad that your child's unwell. I don't like that for you, obviously, but I don't want you to carry on working because that's not normal. No.
The only excuse is if they're using it as a distraction, but like when you're in the hospital, surely you should be trying to, be present with your child. I don't know. I don't know. What do we know, Emma?
No, but I mean, no.
We're not influencers on LinkedIn. We don't know. Maybe this is what we start doing. Just, I'll take pictures of you in hospital, in an emergency room. We'll just stage an emergency room. And that's how we get it.
Should I, as I fell over yesterday in the garden, should I have been taking photos of my grazed knee and saying,
Yeah, man.
I fell over in the garden.
I won't be clapping for the gravel anymore.
I'm going to tarmac my drive.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Who knows a good tarmac business out there? #B2B.
#B2B tarmacking.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I despair. I despair. Oh, Lit Agent Fran did join at some point, but she didn't comment on anything. So she might have just been listening to us in the background, wondering what we were babbling about. So it's 5 to 3. What are you doing for the rest of the day? We've got a call in a minute.
Yeah, I need a James, especially as the Wi-Fi is always shit in hospitals. Ah! Do you think that's what they weren't clapping for?
Is that the only reason?
Yeah, that's why they were upset. Everything else was fine. It's just
Yeah.
I've got a call with you. I'd like to have a loo break before then. Thanks. I am in office, so I'm going to be working on the launch that I've been working on for the last week or so, because it's the public launch is happening on Thursday. So I've just got loads of content to finish and all those fun things.
Lovely.
You?
I'm just in a relentless website briefing phase.
Yes.
So I'm doing that.
With them all.
And also I started looking at that data for something else.
Oh, very good.
So I sent you an email.
Very good. I will be. Miss my love.
Wednesday could be data day.
We love it. Let's do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a delightful thing to do. So we'll sign off. We'll say bye next Monday. Actually, Liz is going to be here next Monday.
She would love to do confessions with us.
But she would love to do confessions.
Yeah.
So please, more confessions on the subreddit. And we'll figure out some other things to do this week. You're live streaming alone tomorrow, so please come and keep
Please come join and make me sit by myself.
Please
it's
keep
like school all over again. Jokes.
You don't have to do an hour.
I was popular.
Fuck you! Of course you were. Look at her in her fucking hat.
No, I was popular in the back end of school, not in the beginning of school. Year 7 was rough.
Okay.
I would be at the
way to the top.
store 10 minutes before we were ready because I had nothing to do.
Oh, babe.
With, so I've been there. I just found my nerds later on in life,
Yeah.
Took me some time. Cool. I'll be here. I'll be working on something and trying to live stream by myself, which I'm a bit scared about, but it's all good.
You can edit the poddy while you live stream.
Oh, that's cool, actually.
Is that weird?
You'll get like a preview of the poddy on the live stream, maybe.
See how you feel.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Cool.
Laters. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.